Hi, Gwen. Sorry for the slightly late start. But this is a short notice stream. All right, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I haven't really started gluing. This is just kind of making sure things fit together assembly. The glue I'm going to be using is one of those you put it on both sides and let it sit for 30 seconds or so, and then you can go ahead and glue it together. All right. I remember to pick up the deburring tool with me. By the way, thank you for the nice comment on that, Gwen. Pretty sure I brought it up, but I'm not seeing it. Give me a second, see if I can find it. Because I'll probably need, oh, there it is. Just a little out of view. I hope it'll be fun. And, all right. So I got some parchment paper, so if I have a bit of a problem, it won't stick to my table. Right. I'm gonna just put this here so that I've got proper spacing. All right, so it looks like that's the right spot here. I'm gonna use Q-tip as an applicator here. All right. This is also one of those stringy glues. All right, let's apply it in here. It's supposed to be a thin coating, so I'll try and wipe it on pretty decently. It's supposed to be a very good quality from the reviews I saw from people who were looking for recommendations for this type of glue. It smells kind of solventy, so that's probably a good sign. Getting on my fingers, I think, so let's be careful with that. We're down from the halfway spot here. This is the first one only, so this is the only one I really have to be careful of as far as the only getting it on half the piece. All right. This is annoying. Apparently I'm getting StreamYard. Oh. Clicked on the wrong thing there. What did you promise Mrs. Torn if she shoot the video for you? I didn't actually promise anything. I just asked her if she would be willing to do it, and she said yes. It's very nice like that. All right. That was long enough. And oops, get that in there so the angle is wrong. All right, so actually, we'll have to kind of worry about the halfway stuff. It's getting tighter than I was expecting, at least as far as rapid assembly and disassembly. Fall on the floor here. All right. little bit on there. Actually, it would probably work a little bit better is go ahead and apply some in here, and then clean it up with it's definitely a stringy glue. So I did check the tracking, and Kurt's braid should arrive sometime Monday. I'm not sure exactly when. Hopefully there are no issues with the tracking. All right. And let's just put this up here as kind of a spacer to keep things from not going where they're supposed to go. I wonder if I should try and glue a little bit on that face too. Let's put a little bit more on here and some on here. Probably not the best application method, but I'm just kind of going with it here. And the inside of this track is going to wind up covered with a layer of carpet, because I'm pretty sure the cats aren't really going to be interested in trying to run on slippery plastic. I don't think that'd be very fun for them. All right, so let's just go ahead and hold it on here for a bit. I did try and go consoling today. Didn't do too horrible, but I ran out of energy after only getting about 2/3 what I was wanting to do. Thank you, Glenn. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I did see the neurologist on Tuesday. I was right in my guess that the MRI wasn't showing anything, obviously, that would be causing my problem, which is frustrating, but hey, it is what it is. Actually, what I can do is let's go ahead and do the whole length of this. All right. Make sure I got enough in there. So the answer is I am going to be getting another MRI in about 2 weeks from yesterday, where they're going to check out my leg, see if that has anything that might be showing up that they could base a diagnosis off of. Let's see. It's still not holding yet. All right, let's go ahead and try doing it like this. Anyway, all right, let's hope that works. Also, a bunch more blood tests, and give it a minute or so. I'll double check, but I think you're supposed to wait like, close to a minute or so after applying it before putting it together. 24 hours for a full cure. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to set up enough to be manipulatable. Let me check and see. All right, so probably hasn't actually been a full minute, but I also may not have been applying enough glue. I'll have to see. I got 3 tubes of this, so it shouldn't be too hard. And I'm not gluing the top portion until I get it all the way around on the back. Where's the other tube? Oh. Let's see. Okay, we are directions. Test before use in a well-ventilated area for best results. Clean, dry, and roughened surfaces to be bonded. Apply a thin coat to each surface with approximately 2 minutes before joining surfaces. Clamp if needed for maximum strength. Bond, allow 24 hours for cure time. All right, so it doesn't say how long it's working grip, but I think I'm not using quite enough. All right, so alrighty. This one's going to be fun because this is a semi-failed print. The didn't quite finish, but it's almost the right height, and it's enough that I can like glue it together without having any real issue with the because it's going to have the rim pieces go over the part that didn't print well, and it shouldn't show up on the final thing. And this is putting strings everywhere. Probably have some like sanding, cleaning up when I'm done. Let's give it about a minute at least. Though the bottom one's probably been waiting for longer than that. Hey, we've got 11 people watching. That's pretty decent. I posted the short and then wound up having with like another person unsub. Let's see, we've got like 6 people watching on X and 5 on YouTube. Went ahead and posted it to one of the maker groups I'm part of. I've been talking about this project. All right, here we go. And let's go ahead and place. All right, I think I can take this one off here. Let's rotate just slightly. All right, so black piece is going to be next. Let's go ahead and prep this one. I figured what I would do for the carpet is I'll go to like Home Depot tomorrow, and I only need like about 10-inch wide strip. Get that and then glue that on, and then this will be ready for the cats. Whoops. That's starting to angle down, so I think I still need to. Let's get this one under here. And then get another one on top. So they stay together. This one's holding, looks like it's holding better. So I'm getting better with the glue. Alrighty. So I'm going to have some pause with this, and it's leaking out the. Let's get it on here. Kind of like barge cement, I guess, where you. Get it on the underside here. I think I maybe could have come up with a better applicator than the Q-tip, but I'm into the project now. All right, let's line this up. Oops, that's not quite all the way together. Now it is. All right, I think I'm going to have to like wait a little bit for this. I guess while I'm waiting, I can do a little painting. I think this is about 3 coats of the red on here. Looks like the didn't get the brush quite cleaned off enough. A little bit stiff. And since this is an experiment, if the paint doesn't work with enough coats, I'll have to try a different paint. Or maybe, since black is such a hard color to cover up, I might go ahead and try printing them out in red and then doing black paint. And if I can ever remember to do it, I'll try and get like a gold paint or whatever for the lining. If it gets too non-talkative, let me know and I'll go ahead and put on some hold music. Tug is going to be streaming at 8 o'clock tonight. They're going to try and finish up that deposition of the victim's advocate. So I might go ahead and redirect to there. I know Kurt's doing the Jeanette Braun getting schooled by the copyright court. All right. I think if there's an easy way to keep that together. Alrighty. So black panel next. Let's go ahead and yeah, this is very much barge/rubber cement type adhesive. I wanted something with a little bit of flexibility because I figure if the cats actually use it, it's gonna flex a bit, and I don't want it to accidentally break. Oh, yeah. Apply it thinly. A bit of overlap on the sides here. All right, let's see if I can get this one to adhere. Looking good. Where did I put that deburring tool? I know I had it here just a minute ago. Yeah, there it is. And when it says I like the red and black, thank you very much. Let's see if that was enough to. There. Yeah, on this top layer here, apparently the gets a little bit of a lip sometimes when it's 3D printing. And I need to clean that out so that it deburr it to. So apparently the cotton on the Q-tip is just being an impediment. Okay, so I need a red one next. This one ought to do. Let's see how bad is it. This one looks like it needs a bit of deburring. I can feel some stuff on the edge here. This is also the essentially the same plastic they use in making soda bottles. So it's nice and it's easily recyclable. Still having an issue with the end here. Let's try it a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. Sorry for the noise. All right. Is there anything on this part that's causing an issue? All right. All right, I think I can put it together now. Together. All right. It's okay. The smell is annoying, but doesn't seem to be making me lightheaded or anything like that. Plus, this is a fairly large room. All right. Keep getting all the little bits of gunk in there. I should bring the can over to toss stuff into. I'll do that after I get this one. Actually, I'll do this while I'm waiting for this one to cure. Just a little bit more. Okay, at least it's not like an instant set, so let's get this stuff off of here. Carry over the can, bring in the can back. All right. Let me catch up. All right, let's see. Hey, Connor, nice to see you on. The Vice Baby says, nice, you're still alive. Yep, or still, I don't know, still alive. I've been going for about 26 minutes. And Vice Baby says, hope the weekend's treating you well so far. That's actually been kind of kicking my butt. I tried to go out constabling, and I only got about 2/3 of the way through where I was planning to go. And my legs just weren't holding up, so I came back home. So that's in place. All right. Let's see. Now we go for another red pedal. All right, so about halfway. Oh, that's nice and loose. That's not going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and apply this directly to a panel. And about midway through printing this, I switched from a 0.4 millimeter nozzle to a 0.6. Cut down on the printing time significantly, which was nice. All right. Yeah, this is working as a better applicator than leaving the cotton fuzz on. Right. Doesn't want to let go. Alrighty. Get that in there. Oops. Top ones are getting a little off center location wise from the bottom ones. It shouldn't be a big deal because the top ones aren't glued yet. Actually, that one looks like it needs a little bit of deep burring. And let's see, a little bit of stick out there, keeping it from lining up so well. Oh, yeah, just going to deburr this one. Sorry if I'm a little slow responding to chat, but I'm trying to get this all glued up before I run into problems. All right. Let's see, is that? Yeah, that's holding a bit better now. All right, so black one next. Let's see, does this fit okay? Oops. Do that one right out. It's obviously not cured yet, or set up. All right. Looks like this one needs a bit of deburring. And Connor says, I'll kick the weekend's butt so you can have a better one. Thank you very much for that. Oh, congratulations. I heard you were able to get the play button. I haven't had a chance to watch the stream, but I've been mostly listening to audiobooks this week and trying to get things lined up for doctor's appointments and whatnot. So I haven't been watching my usual stuff. I haven't even played like American Truck Streamer at all. American Truck Simulator, not Streamer. I also need to start designing Hayden's braid. Let's see. That one feels good there, so it's just issues with this part. I know Gwen's seen it, but I did put out a little YouTube short showing how to use the deburring tool. Oops, let me catch that off there. And Connor says all good, and thank you. And Phoenix, hello. What are you making? I am making a cat exercise wheel that I have 3D printed all the parts for, except for the roller wheels, for the bearings or whatever that the big wheel sits on. And I'm currently gluing it up using some sort of, feels like a rubber cement. It was recommended to me on one of the 3D printing forums as a glue that works well with this particular plastic. I'm just trying to pre-fit some of this. All right, so yeah, that's still gonna, whoops, pulling it apart again. It's probably not helping set it up. Apparently, some of these have wound up being slightly different sizes. I'm assuming that's got something to do with the fact that some of these were printed with different size nozzles, even though nominally they are the same 3D files I'm doing. So is that the one having the issue? I can't get another angle there. These have like a little wiggly bit or a slight cavity in here. And this one seems to have built up a burr around that. And when I go over it, it kind of bounces up and doesn't cut properly on the second side. I think that's what's interfering with my fit on this. All right, let's try that again. Oh, that's part of the reason. It's gotten a little bulbous there. All right, so I'll just have to do that as a press down rather than a slide on. All right, so let's go ahead and apply the glue to this track. I will definitely post a finished picture once I get everything put together on this and tested it out. And hopefully I'll eventually be able to get some video of the cats playing with it. I think that needs a little more glue in there. That's doing a little better. All right, and let's get a little bit of glue on the underside here. Since this is a coat both surfaces with the glue and then join together, give like about 2 minutes for it to partially set up a little bit before you do it. All right, and it's getting kind of globby on the tip. Let's go ahead and clean that off for some better application. All right, and Phoenix says, nice, thank you very much for that. All right, give that just kind of a minute to reach maturity. I also found out that SodaStream now has Mountain Dew Code Red Zero as a syrup. And I'm finding I like the flavor better than regular Diet Mountain Dew. All right, let me catch up here. And Connor says, my cat needs one of them wheels. Ha, he's got too much energy. Well, if I will update the description with a link to the printables STL files. So you could either, if you have a 3D printer, print up yourself, or if not, maybe we can work something out, because I am trying to set up my website for stuff to sell. All right. Oops. I think that's been long enough. Let's go ahead and rotate this a little bit. And get that lined up there. That actually went in rather nicely. Okay. All right, so the next piece is going to be black. All right. So let's go ahead and realize the camera is not the greatest for showing how this stuff gets applied. Off screen there. But I don't want to unbalance it enough that it's likely to fall off the table. Probably going to wind up getting a little closer to the table in a bit and let this like kind of wrap around me. I don't know, I might stand up instead. We'll have to see how it goes. All right, let's get that applied on here. Blue streamers everywhere. Actually, I just realized I should probably go ahead and finish applying it to the bottom here. That'll save me on setup, preparation time. It doesn't look like this glue falls off easily, so that should be okay. And like I mentioned earlier, the inside is going to wind up being a covered in glued-on carpet. All right. Let's see. That looks like that just. Whoops. There we go. Roll on my fingers. Let's move my chair closer. See if I can't start putting myself in the center of this thing. This is supposed to be about 1 yard across. All right, and let's see. All right, read that one already. Gwen says, please hit the like button, folks. Thank you for the reminder for that, Gwen. And Connor says, oh, hi, Gwen. And Gwen says, hi. Connor says, also, I was thinking about you today, Torin, not in a weird way. Thank you very much for the thoughts. I know I've been having some issues, so positive energy in the universe for me is very appreciated. And did a Lego build this morning and thought how fun it would be to build one with you one day. Hey, anytime you want to do one, just let me know. And I'll probably spring for an actual Lego one. I saw that you got scheduled for Lego Law, Life, and Libations. And I'll definitely try and catch that one. But I think I'm only going to be able to catch like the first hour or so of it because, and I'll have to catch the rest on replay because the next morning is when I have all-day constable training for the year. All right, let's see. Oops, let's see. And Gwen says, oh, that's a nice thought. And Gwen says, if you keep adding and turning, you're going to be circled. Yep, I figure that's going to be what's going to happen. The only thing I'm worried about is the overhanging portion. I might have to like stop and then come back to this. But I wanted to at least do a little bit of a stream, especially since I was discussing this on Facebook Maker Group for Larry Correa, that they wanted to see it put together. I figured I'd do that for them as well. And again, I haven't streamed for about a week, so I really need to do that. Like I said, I did post a short today. All right. Let's see. This one's going to need some deburring too. I have to be careful because I can't like sit down on the floor easily and get back up. I can actually sit down fairly easily. It's the getting back up that's the killer for me. All right, I just saw something. I'm going to have to probably go ahead and stop this as a stream because I'm going to have to start mounting this on the floor. And I won't be on camera anymore, and it's just too messy up here to show stuff. So since you guys see what it's like, and then once I get the floor done, I'll pull these top ones off, make sure they're lined up properly top to bottom so it's a nice, good look for it, and then I'll glue those in place. All right, and I did about 42 minutes, so that's not too bad. And Gwen says, it's a nice little short. Thank you very much. We're going to work. Oops, I'm sorry. I realized I'm fuzzy here. Let me go back in. Now that Mrs. Torin has done it once, we're probably going to go ahead and do one where we are both, or she has a better idea of what it is that I'm trying to get focused on. And we'll just go ahead and do another one once I've got another piece that looks really good for deburring. I didn't have more than one piece or we would have done more than one shot, but hey, I figure it's something. And YouTube likes it when you upload a variety of things. I really need to do like a pre-recorded video. There's a couple of things I've been thinking of. I've just been having a hard time doing it. I am really, really happy that in about a week and a half, I finally get to sit down with the psychiatry practice that it's going to help me manage and try and get control over my ADD so I can force myself to do the things I want to do. All right, that's probably deburred enough. All right, let's see. I will see who is on. I think it's actually almost time for Lego Law Life and Libations. I think they got the Recovery Addict today. So let's see. Oh, hey, Equality. Equality says, hi, Torin. Hi, chat. And Connor says, Equality. And Gwen says, Equality, hello. And Equality says, Vice Baby, hello. They're good to see you. And Equality says to Gwen, hello. I am sorry, but I am probably going to end this stream in a couple minutes because I'm to the point where I don't have enough support for the table I've got to get this thing put together. So I'm going to have to sit on the floor to work on it. And that's not going to be a very appealing stream. And my room is really too messy to reset up the cameras. So let me go ahead and let's see. Where's that key? Wonderful one. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Now I can get into. Let's go ahead and go to content. And I lost another sub in this stream. I'm just peeling off subs right and left. Sorry about that. I know I shouldn't focus in on that, but it's hard not to at times. All righty. Let's go to customization and add a redirect. See. All right, so I don't think they're going to start till like 8:30, so I'm still an hour off, and I don't see anybody else live. I'll go ahead and set up the redirect anyway. So the glue seems to be looking like it's going to work. Takes like probably about 5 to 10 minutes to where it's like mostly movable. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of move this to the floor and work with it from there. All right. Gwen says, I tend to show up at the end of a live stream. Well, this was extremely short notice. I think I posted only about half an hour, a little more than half an hour before I planned on starting it. I just trying to do too many things at once. Connor says, Recovery Addict will be on in about 1.5 hours. Okay, so I was wrong on the timing. I was thinking it was later. But yeah, it's like 8 or 8:30 that was going to be on. All right. And Equality says, I did that at Jeff's all the time. No worries on that. And Gwen says, then you have perfect timing tonight. All right, let's see. Okay, redirect is set up. So I think we're good to go. Actually, I want to try something real quick here. All right, let's see. I know Megan Fox was talking about it today. Let's see, about gifting memberships on our channels. And she said the way that it was supposed to be done, and I couldn't remember. I mean, it wasn't working for her, but then it was. And I'm just trying to see if I can find it. No, that's not it. All right, let's see. Okay, turn that off. Okay, it's not that. Let's see if I switch to live. Oh, they got fan funding. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't show up there. Doesn't show up there. Huh. All right, let me turn on timestamps. Hope that doesn't bother anybody. Oh, wait a minute, up there. Oh, I am sorry. If you're not on YouTube Premium, you might have just gotten an ad. I apologize for that. Let's see, Connor says Christina Pikes is live with Murder Mystery Game. Okay. All righty. I do apologize for any. Hopefully the ad is over now. I accidentally clicked on an ad. I apologize. Let's see. It's not what I want. I guess I'll have to look up the proper way to do it, but I was going to try and gift memberships. Alrighty, so I probably need to start moving this onto the floor in a couple of minutes. Redirect is set up. So I want to thank everybody who stopped by. It was wonderful having you on here. And hopefully in a day or so, I should have a video of this posted in action. Hopefully, if we can get the cats onto it, at least enough of it done that I can at least show how it works. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you again soon. That gave me, I am so sorry. I accidentally clicked on something. I was trying to see if I could gift a membership, and it gave me the, you have inserted an ad. Crap, sorry about that. And Equality says, bye. We'll hope to see you again soon. I might stream tomorrow, but it might wind up being garage shop cleanup and starting to get ready for stuff. So thanks again, everybody. You guys have a wonderful day. Let's see. And Connor says, thank you for what you do, Torn. Thank you very much for that, Connor. I appreciate it. Sometime we're like if we do a Lego stream, we'll have to talk about places we work as far as like machining and stuff like that, because I figure we have at least some overlap there. And I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. As always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.